Hello, this is Great Man. Coming to you from Greenville, South Carolina, home of the Great Man Radio Show. Hope everybody's having a great, happy New Year, and hope they had a great Christmas. I know I ain't done a show in a while. We're getting ready here for AEW Collision here, coming up in Charlotte, North Carolina, where home of Ric Flair. FTR is going to be wrestling the House of Black. And it's going to be a fun show coming up. I'm on the floor, about four seat from the main stage where I walk down on that side, on the right side of the thing. Plan on wearing my blue Sting shirt. It's going to be a fun show. Can't wait for March, the pay-per-view for Revolution coming up in March with Sting's last match. I'll be at that one, but I'm up on the top of the part because I couldn't afford the seats down below. Because there were not no cheap seats down there. I'm just happy to get the seats I have in this next one. Excuse me. I did a first collision I went to was in Greenville. Now I got better seats for this one. Anyway, I've never been on the floor to see it. I have been on the floor once. That was for a show that came back in 2008. I think that's right. December. At the Bala Center. It used to be here in Greenville before they changed the name. As for that other company, when it was WWF, I think that was right. Or was it? I don't remember. I remember seeing Edge and Christian, I think. I remember seeing The Rock. I remember seeing Undertaker. But that was the other company. But I was 2003, I got to see Ric Flair be in Greenville one more time with that other company. I got to see him when he came back and formed the Four Horsemen, where Arn said, "Oh, I'm a goof," and hit himself in the head. I forgot one thing. Ric Flair! It was crazy that night. For the first Nitro came to Greenville, I was there in 1998. I think it was, when was that? I don't remember what the exact date on it. I think it was in September. I know it was in 98. I remember standing in line for those tickets at 7 in the freaking morning or 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got off work and went straight over to the old Greenville Braves Stadium where they had it. Getting tickets for that before they ever got built for the Nitro Center. For the Bala Center, it got all the way up built. Completely. That was a fun one. I got to see. It's funny. I got to see him CM Punk in 2012, and he left the other company. And then I got to see him in this last one here, the first collision. And he's left the company again. This is weird. How this happens sometimes. You get to see him. But I met him that first time in 2012. But we ain't going to talk about that much. Because I have my picture with him. I was thinking about something else I'd done. I met Kelly Clarkson. My wife tried me crazy with that one. I had my picture taken with her. Got to meet her in the backstage thing. I met some famous people. I always meet famous people and have a lot of famous autographs and stuff that I have, interviewed on my show or met in person out somewhere, or somebody got me, or they mailed me the autographs to me. It's like I watched Muffy Marco, that comedy, whatever they use on the Game Show Network, that one she's in. I can't even remember what it is. Ken Jennings was on it too for a while. Now he's on Jeopardy. But I got talking to her on Instagram, and she sent me an autograph picture. I have a lot of people's autographs that I have met as Comic-Cons, but I got them later. I was like, shoot, I don't need to, pay for the autograph. I've paid for it. But I got it through, these people in these boxes and stuff, like Danhausen, Arn Anderson, some of those other things sometimes. I even got one that just got for Christmas. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of Sting t-shirts for Christmas. I got a Soraya Halloween shirt one. And I got one I didn't even know what it's going to be. I got an MJF shirt. It says, I'm better than you. That's kind of cool. And that was crazy at World End. That was the most craziest wrestling ever. I mean, I went for YouTube helping me out to watch some of that. I wanted to find out what was going on. And so the people were showing the videos on the other ends. But that was crazy. It's just wild. But I can't wait to get my hands on the new Revolution Sting shirt for that pay-per-view. As I'm going, I'm hoping I can get that shirt before it ever happens. If we find out who Sting's opponent's going to be. I won't find out until about February or somewhere. Whenever they announce it. What if we know more matches soon here for Collision for the first one of the year? It could be good and everything. But I thought I'd better jump in here and do a show and talk about it. I've been talking back and forth, well, kind of chatting with Mr. Hardgrave. And you got a Danhausen coming to the South Carolina Comic-Con in April 6th and 7th. We got Captain Kirk. William Shatner's coming too. I'll know more on what's going on with that. Danhausen's the first wrestler we got coming. And he's coming to the South Carolina Comic-Con here in Greenville, South Carolina, the Greenville Convention Center. It's going to be awesome. Never get the STIE Sting coming. God, if Sting showed up, there'll be a line. I won't be able to get anywhere close to Sting. Because I'm a big fan. I had to pay to get my picture taken with Sting. I would have to. I wouldn't be able to get the autograph. I would have to have a lot more money for the autograph to do that one. Shoot. I don't know what I could get it on. But I don't know. It's just a lot of speculation. Got Tony Storm, the new DLC coming out soon here in January. They say January 10th. I don't know how true that is. It might be true if they've seen it on Nintendo Switch. It's like, the Switch people are getting screwed in this wrestling thing, I think. But I don't know. Because everybody's doing this thing. I'm glad I already bought all the DLCs and the season pass. I heard it's going about to be in a season pass 3. Might have some more famous wrestlers and stuff. They need to update these belts and matches for sure. I'm having fun with it, but I want to, have more, fun matches like cage matches and whatever else we can do. I played every match and I let the thing random pick and see what matches I get and who I'm going to be wrestling with. Sometimes it's been crazy, especially in the tag. I finally had a cool tag wrestling, women wrestling one. It was kind of wild. A 3-way one of them was. It was crazy. Sometimes they had once they added everybody else in there. I was trying to wrestle the whatever match, but I got thrown out of the ring pretty quickly. After I was in there pretty good. He was like, he can do it really well. I don't know what happened. I got to go check my settings on my game. I think it got readjusted or something, because usually I can beat people in that thing. Because I noticed some matches started doing, my matches started doing a little crazy. But all right, I'm going to jump out of here if my voice starts going. And I hope we'll have more about wrestling coming up. We got AEW Dynamite coming up tomorrow night. Then Rampage on Friday, and then Collision live on TNT from Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo, home of Ric Flair. Usually I can do that one, but never know. I hope to see Sting that night. Last time in Charlotte. But I don't know. We'll have a good night. This is Great Man for the Show. Peace. I'm out.